Hey, what's up YouTube fam? I hope y'all are having a good day. This is Moilo from FitLife. And do you want to lose some fat? Do you have a deadline coming up that you need to lose some fat for? Well, I got some good news for you because you just landed on the right YouTube channel. So my friend asked me the other day, how can I lose weight in about 4 to 5 weeks? Because he's headed to the beach and he wants to lose some weight. So I was thinking, since summer is right around the corner, why not make a video on this? Now notice how he said weight loss. You don't want to think of this as weight loss. You want to think of this as fat loss, because jumping on the scale, there are many things that contribute to the weight that you see on the scale, because your body is made up of your internal organs. It's made up of what you eat, what you drink, all the water that's getting saturated by your body. If you have a lot of salt, your body will take in and store a lot of water, so a lot of that could be water weight, and only a minuscule percentage of that weight is your actual fat. That's no way to track your progress of reaching your goals. Instead of doing that, you want to take like progress photos and just look at yourself in the mirror. Do you actually see you losing weight? Do you actually see some definition, some progress? If not, then you need to work on seeing some progress. Now you can use tape measurements too, where you like measure different parts of your body, or you can use something that I feel works the best would be skin fold calipers. You just basically pinch your skin at different places and you put all those measurements into a calculator, and it calculates your body fat percentage. This is what I use. I feel like it's very beneficial if you're trying to see progress in your fat loss, and I would recommend you using that. I mean, this doesn't give you a definite body fat percent measurement, but it's pretty close and it can help you track progress. Now, I don't advocate fast fat loss programs, because I think fat loss should be slow and methodical. It shouldn't be something you do really quickly. The only people that I think should use fast fat loss programs would be fitness models, because they have to meet deadlines and get ready for photo shoots in like short periods of time, so they might need to like drop their body fat really rapidly. But not all of us are fitness models. We just want to lose some freaking weight. Everybody want to lose belly fat. Nobody want to eat clean. So you probably know what I'm trying to get into right now, because every fat loss program talks about this first, is nutrition, because nutrition really is key. So anything in your kitchen that is processed, it ain't going in your mouth for this time frame that you're trying to lose the weight for. This means if it comes in a package, it's going in the trash. That's right. Go take everything that comes in a package in your kitchen, go put it in the trash right now. I'll wait right here. Now that you've thrown everything away, if you're the average Joe, your body is probably filled with all this artificial gunk and it's saturated with all this sodium. So if that's you, the first thing you want to do is you want to cleanse your body. The best way to cleanse your body is to drink a lot of water, which I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't do. You should be getting at least a gallon of water a day. And when you're trying to actually cleanse your body and get all this gunk out, you probably want like 1.5 to like 2 gallons of water per day. But this all depends on your weight, because obviously someone that weighs 100 pounds isn't gonna take in the same amount of water as someone that weighs like 200 pounds. Obviously the 200-pound person needs more water. So you need to find out what you like actually need, and then drink a little more than what you need, because you want to take out everything that's bad in your body, and you want to stay away from basically processed foods. Now you also need to cut out sodium from your diet, basically. Or don't think of this as a diet, think of it as a nutrition plan that you're going to use throughout your whole life. You need to do stuff that you can actually use. But I mean, since you're trying to lose weight for a certain day, you want to like not just lose weight, but you want to lose this fat, and you want to lose basically anything that's making you look big, and you want to like look a little more toned. You want to basically take out everything that's not helping you look toned. And sodium is a big cause of this, because sodium causes water retention. The more sodium you eat, the more water you're gonna hold, because salt makes your body salty and dehydrated, so your body holds on to more of the water. So if you're drinking more water to cleanse your body and you're also taking in sodium, that's not good, because your body's gonna become bloated, and there's gonna be a bunch of water under your skin that's just gonna make you look puffier and bigger. Now, the best way to take out all this water that's in your body, the excess water, is you can either go to like a sauna, a steam room, or you could take like Epsom salt baths. Epsom salt baths are really good for your body. They take out all the excess water in your body, and they also help your body like recover. Now I'm gonna sidetrack for a little bit from nutrition, and I'm gonna get into like the fats in our body. Now there are two types of fats in our body. One is subcutaneous fat, which is fat found right underneath the skin. This is pretty easy to lose. All you have to do is you have to like exercise regularly and have a good nutrition plan. That's it, and you'll basically see subcutaneous fat cutting down. Now the difficult fat is the visceral fat. Visceral fat is fat that's mainly found in your stomach or your belly, because this fat is found in between your organs. So all your organs are located in your stomach, so that's where you're gonna find visceral fat. That's why a lot of individuals that are skinny fat individuals like myself tend to hold fat in their stomach. Makes them look skinny underneath. They actually don't have abs, right? It's because of that visceral fat. Visceral fat is what gives people that beer belly look, you know, where they like, if they stick out their belly, it's like hard. So that's basically why skinny fat people are lean everywhere else except for their gut. Now visceral fat is difficult to lose because, like subcutaneous fat, it requires exercise and good nutrition, but the causes of visceral fat are stress and sleep deprivation. And being a teenager, I am highly sleep deprived, and my stress levels are out of the roof here. So the moral of the story here is, if you want to lose that visceral fat in your stomach, you want to take out all the stress. So you might want to try doing some yoga. I don't do yoga, but I mean, you can probably find some videos on yoga on YouTube. And you want to reduce your stress, and you want to increase your sleep. You want to get more sleep. Okay, now that we have that out of the way, here are some more nutrition things that you have to actually take into consideration. So obviously you have to eat more protein, because you're trying to lose fat and you want to actually keep the muscle, because when you have more muscle, it increases your basal metabolic rate, and that basically means you're gonna burn more calories. So if I'm just sitting here, like right now, I'm about like, well, my weight fluctuates. I weigh from anywhere from like 150 to 165, depending on when I take my weight. I'm just gonna say I'm like 155 right now. So I'm 155 right now, and if there was someone else that was also 155 but they had a lower body fat percentage than me, that would mean they have more muscle. So just sitting here, just like me, making a video right now, they would burn more calories than I will, because they have less fat and more muscle, while I have less muscle and more fat than them. So you want to increase your muscle while you're decreasing your fat. That's basically like a great way to lose weight, is to increase the amount of muscle you have, because then you can burn more calories. And at the end of the day, basically fat loss comes down to your calories in have to be lower than your calories out. So you have to like expend more energy than energy you consume. Now protein and fat are essential macronutrients for the body, so you can't lower protein intake. You have to keep protein intake pretty high. And you also need fat. A lot of people think fat is what makes you fat. That is not the case. Bottom line, fat is not what makes you fat. Fat is essential to your body. You need to have fat for your body to function. Now protein is used, to rebuild muscle and many other things. I'm not gonna get into all that right now because I don't think many of you would care, because like it would just be a long-winded discussion if I go into all that. Now, protein and fats are essential, but carbohydrates are not an essential macronutrient of the body because it only functions as like an energy source. So it gives your body energy to like perform, so you can like expend energy. That's what carbohydrates are for. But your body can technically get this energy from protein and fat. They can use fat as, like, if you have stored fat, they can use that as energy, or they can turn protein into energy. So carbs are non-essential, but I'm not saying to keep them out. You should still take in carbs. Basically, too much of anything can be negative. So if you do take in a lot of protein, like a lot of protein and a lot of fat, and you go over your calories, yeah, you're gonna gain fat. Just make sure your calories that you take in are under what you actually expend out. Now, I'll make a separate video on how to calculate your macros and how much calories you need a day in another video, because this video is getting pretty long. Okay, now I'm just gonna finish this video by just talking about nutrition, and I'll have 2 other separate videos that go more into exercise and how to actually calculate your calories and your macronutrients, which you really need to do if you're trying to lose weight. Okay, now you need to reduce your sugar intake and your refined starches. Normally I wouldn't limit fruit intake, but since you're trying to lose weight pretty fast, you don't want to take in anything that has sugar, so you might want to limit or cut out your fruits because they have fructose in them. And you need to replace all your refined starches / simple carbohydrates. Refined starches are basically simple carbohydrates. They basically absorb really fast into your body, so the only time you should actually take these would be like after working out, or like in the morning right when you wake up, because you don't have anything in your body. But if you're trying to lose weight, just cut that out because you don't need that. You want something that's slow digesting, that's gonna give you long-lasting energy throughout. You don't want something that gives you energy like that and then you don't use it and it turns it into fat for later on. So basically, simple carbs, they're basically anything that's white. So like white breads, white rice, even like simple sugars. Cut out candy and soda. Don't even think about it. The only thing you should be drinking is water. Now you want to replace all those simple carbohydrates with slow digesting carbohydrates, or your like wholesome fibrous starches. These consist of beans, lentils, yams, sweet potatoes, brown rice, oatmeal, things like that. You want to basically get in a bunch of vegetables. So like every meal you have, you should have like a bowl of vegetables. What I do is, I'm a pretty lazy person, so I don't want to cook vegetables, like fresh vegetables, so I just buy the frozen packets. I basically buy those, and whenever I eat a meal, I'll have a bowl of that. Along with this, you want to increase your fiber and get in at least 30 grams of fiber a day, because fiber would lower your blood sugar level and keep you from getting that visceral fat in your gut. Now, I really don't want to get into exercise or more of that now, because this video has been pretty long and you guys are probably winded by now. So if you want to check that out, check the next video.
Alright guys, that's the video. If you like that video, make sure to hit that like button down below. And if you have any questions at all about what I said, or if you have any suggestions, put it in the comment section below, guys. I'll be seeing y'all in that next video. Here's some posing after 1 month of doing short exercise. That's what I look like. I've been on a bulk, so you don't really see my abs. You can only see like the top 2 abs. I know they're not that great, but hopefully over the summer I'll lean out and I'll be able to show you guys what my abs look like. And I'll see y'all in that next video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Almost forgot. And follow me on social media. All the links will be in the description below.